our next question, it says perform the indicated operation. Now notice between these and this, we have subtraction, and if you can see this, an addition symbol. So basically we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. Remember, this is 3 terms, trinomial, another 3 terms, trinomial, and this is 2 terms, binomial. When it comes to adding or subtracting, remember, our first step is let's get rid of these sets of parentheses, and we can do that by doing the distributive property. The distributive property, as you recall, is that if you do not see any number in front of these parentheses, we can slip in a 1 in front of each of these parentheses. This way we can distribute not only that number, but its sign as well. So when I distribute, notice 1 times 6x to the 4th is going to still be 6x to the 4th. 1 times 2x to the 3rd. And 1 times negative 11 is still negative 11. But notice this guy has a negative 1. So when I distribute here, notice all the signs are going to flip. Because negative times negative, that becomes a positive 4x cubed. Here, negative 1 times positive will make it a negative 2x to the 4th. Negative 1 times negative 5 will become a positive 5. And then this one, remember, this is a positive 1 that we're distributing. So if we distribute this, 1 times x to the 5th would be a positive 1x to the 5th. And 1 times negative 3, we'll squeeze it down here, negative 3. Now that we got rid of all the set of parentheses, now our second step is to look for like terms. Remember, same letter and exponent. So notice it's all jumbled. So let's see if we can hunt them down. X to the 4th. Another x to the 4th. Notice I circled the sign as well in front of it. And then x cubes. Let's see, here and here. And we got some constants. Remember, all constants are like terms because they don't have any variable parts. That makes them match. And then you can see this guy is a loner. It's the only x to the 5th. Now when I collect like terms, I remember our third step is to make sure that our answer is in descending order. Highest exponent down to our constant. So notice I have 4s, I have 3s, I have 5s. Let's start with x to the 5th. Since there's no other x to the 5th but this guy, we can bring it down. You can either write him down as 1x to the 5th, or we told you. Do we need this 1 here? No, because 1 times x to the 5th can be also written this way. So you can either keep it like this or this. Alex will accept both for the test. Next, we're going to go to x to the 4th. Remember, because we're circling or underlining, collecting, we're going to use tug of war. Remember, this is a positive, this is a negative, so when you have different labels, subtract. We're going to get 4, keep it the same variable part, x to the 4th. And then remember who wins the tug of war. 6 players versus 2. We know team 6 wins, so it's going to be a positive. Then x cubed, these two guys can be combined. This is a positive. This is also a positive, so when they're the same, we add. So 2 plus 4 here, we're going to get 6. Notice team 4 wins versus team 2, so that's the reason why it's a positive 6. X cubed, you know, we keep the same variable part, x and the cubed. And then finally, notice that we have 3 of our constants. Well, let's just do these 2 first. So you know you have a negative 11 and then a positive 5. Again, subtract, we'll get a 6. But the team 11 has more players, so we get a negative 6. And with the negative 6, then we can combine it with our last constant of negative 3. So negative and a negative, you know we have to add this time. And that's how we're going to get negative 9, because 6 players will cream 3 players. So team negative wins. Notice that each one has a different exponent, so there's no like terms. So then this would be our final answer to this problem.